In 2003, a man walked into a remote desert canyon and 6 days later walked out without his right arm. This is not fiction. This is the unimaginable real-life story of Aron Ralston, the man who had to cut off his own arm to survive. Aron Ralston was 27, a skilled climber, confident, adventurous, and completely alone. On a bright April morning, he set out for Blue John Canyon in Utah, a twisting maze of sandstone walls, some so narrow you can touch both sides with your hands. But Aron made one critical mistake. He didn't tell anyone where he was going. Hours into the hike, Aron climbed down into a narrow slot. Above him, a boulder shifted, at first slowly, then crash. The rock slammed into the canyon floor, pinning Aron's right arm against the wall. He tried to pull free. He screamed for help, but the canyon swallowed his voice. The boulder weighed nearly 800 pounds. Aron was trapped. He tried everything: ropes, leverage, physics. Nothing worked. By the end of day one, cold desert night settled in. He rationed what little water he had. By day two, Aron realized the truth. No one was coming. No one even knew he was here. Days passed. His food ran out. His water ran out. He drank his own urine to survive. Aron began recording goodbye message, final words to his family, apologies, thank yous, memories. He thought he was going to die in that canyon. On the fifth day, dehydrated, delirious, and fading fast, Aron had a vision of his future son. And suddenly, he understood. There was only one way out. If the rock wouldn't move, he would have to leave his arm behind. With a cheap, dull multi-tool, not even a proper knife, Aron prepared for the unthinkable. He twisted his arm until the bones snapped. Then, using the dull blade, he began cutting through his own flesh, muscle, and nerves. It took over an hour of unimaginable pain. But he didn't scream. He didn't quit. At last, he was free. But the nightmare wasn't over. Bleeding, weak, and barely conscious, Aron rapped down a 65-foot cliff using only one arm. Then he walked, mile after mile, through the scorching desert. Finally, a family of hikers spotted him. They gave him water and called for help. Hours later, a rescue helicopter lifted him to safety. Aron Ralston had survived 127 hours trapped in the canyon. Doctors said it was a miracle he lived. But Aron didn't just survive. He thrived. He continued climbing, writing, speaking, and inspiring millions around the world. His story became a global phenomenon, even turning into the Oscar-nominated film 127 Hours. Aron Ralston's story is one of the greatest survival tales ever told. Proof that the human will is stronger than pain, and that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it simply whispers, "Not today." If you want more real-life stories of unbelievable survival, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.